Going into 2023, there is a lot of uncertainty surrounding the real estate market. In this video, we will be discussing who should be worried and why a lot of people shouldn't be, along with the best states and areas to buy real estate going forward and why Utah might just be at the top of that list.
So who's freaking out about it a lot? Well, it's the buyers.
Mm-hmm.
There's not as many homes,
Yeah.
and the price has gone up a little bit. So it's not great as a buyer.
Yeah.
Sellers, they're not motivated to sell because they're not getting to get multiple offers the way
Yeah.
they were with bidding it up. Right?
Yeah.
They might get multiple offers, but they're all like lower.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So because they're hedging on it, right? So who's freaking out? Home builders.
Yeah.
They're really concerned. They're not making like quadruple profits,
Yeah.
right?
Like what
And they've
they
been
were
sticking
in
to everybody
COVID.
for years.
Yeah.
They really have. I mean, like the margins are crazy. There's an understanding that because the market was booming, not only were sellers being able to get that,
Yeah.
the contractors have been able to enjoy great profits, right?
Yeah.
So the home builders are hating it. Sellers aren't loving it if they absolutely have to sell right now,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the market, right? It's all the agents that were, so home builders,
Yeah.
agents, finance company, all the mortgage companies are like, oh man, we're getting slaughtered, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not the market. I mean,
No,
it's,
exactly.
that's not the market. It's the businesses around the market,
Yeah.
right? That are there. So,
Because I think the market itself is still good, especially in Utah right now.
yeah.
The overall market.
So we say we've got like one of the best business areas, right? With
Mm-hmm.
jobs and all that other stuff. And the housing market has been great, solid. We don't have enough supply. But that article you sent me last night,
Mm-hmm.
and almost every single one of them that I see, we're not even in the top 10.
Yeah.
Like Nashville, Raleigh, I mean, like places in North Carolina, Georgia, Texas,
Yeah. I think Arizona's up there too.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Southeast and the West.
Yeah.
But when you look at the West, it's not a lot of them, California. I mean, it was always California.
Yeah.
Something was blooming in California. And
Now it's not anymore.
yeah, people are leaving California,
Yeah.
right? I mean, and there's been, normally it's the rest of the market's exiting to California, right?
Yeah.
And that's there's some form of that always going on, and so we're sitting. I guess my thought is, from the business climate, we're like on Forbes 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
Utah County, Salt Lake County.
Well, I think we have one of the lowest unemployment rates too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got great jobs, good paying jobs. We actually even have some manufacturing jobs, which historically are some of the best jobs, right? So
Yeah.
every good if you're able to have manufacturing,
Mm-hmm.
they're generally specialized enough that it takes a certain skilled laborer, not McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's not a guy at Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not some of these other things. Or sometimes like Adobe and things like that, the average pay is not great. At Amazon,
Yeah. No, it's
it's
like
$15 an hour
yeah.
plus you get. So you got employment for those bottom end of the people that are really not wage earners for the family. They're the kids
Yeah.
or a spouse or a secondary job.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. So
Exactly.
everybody's like, raise the minimum wage. It's like, well, no. But every manufacturing job that comes into the state of Utah, and it doesn't matter exactly what it is, but it actually will make like 4 more new jobs, right?
Yeah.
You got to service them. There's more convenience stores, more selling gas. There
Yeah.
are
Exactly.
more things bought at Walmart and Target and all those things. So it creates, every time you create a manufacturing job, you create 4 more
Yeah.
jobs in the market. So, so there's still a good reason to get those jobs here. And we've had a base of that. So take that all into account. Our business is good. I don't necessarily want to say this, but the Mormon idea of you're going to move here to, most people are surprised. It's not
Yeah.
what they think it is.
Oh yeah.
And most people I know, they may or may not be LDS, whatever, but it's not much different from a lot of places.
No, it's really not. I feel like it used to be a little bit more different, but now it's It's really not much different than anywhere else you go.
Yeah, yeah, for similar places that you're at. I mean, you know, so maybe there's not quite the diversity.
Yeah.
It's still quite white, you know, and
Yeah.
but not any more than Idaho.
Well, and like
or
even Salt Lake
Montana.
now is like a lot more diverse. I think as you get more and more south, it becomes less diverse. But Salt Lake, there's quite a bit
Yeah,
of
there is.
diversity.
Which we need, and
Yeah.
and it's what's been happening, right? I mean, it's you can't have job growth and having people move here to the state from all these other states and not get more diversity and stuff.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's a good situation,
Yeah, I think so.
and I think that I think word's getting out that it's not weird, that not
Yeah.
going to be like, you know, the Mormons and us, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like, they got
No,
different. And by the way, there are a lot of Jack Mormons, if you want to call
Yeah.
them, right? You got
Yeah,
most of them aren't living. They're
Yeah, that's
the
true.
standards that you hear out there, which is everybody are just people. People are people, right?
Exactly.
So I think at the end of the day, that's it.